Hey everybody, Lord Tremendous here, and I have another informational type of video for you. Basically, this is just a really cool opportunity, again, for you guys to get some really cool models off an Indiegogo campaign before they, go for retail. And no, again, I don't get anything for doing this. I don't get any kickbacks, I don't get any discounts, I don't get any free stuff. This is just me trying to bring information to you guys because if nothing else, the 9th Age has really opened my eyes to all the new, I shouldn't say new, all the other modeling companies out there and the stuff that they're putting out for, honestly, better and cheaper. So I decided that I'm going to do these as often as I can, as often as they're brought to my attention, so that you guys can, hopefully take advantage and get some amazing models you're not going to be able to get anywhere else for a price you're never going to see again. And if you don't like it, well, turn it off, go find something else, and, spend your money how you see fit. But for those of you that like opportunity, it's knocking at the door. Go answer it. Anyway, Hidden Dreams is doing an Indiegogo campaign. And they've done one before for Sylvan Elves, and now they're doing one. It's like 6 different, what's it called? Like heroes. It's called the Hidden Dreams Lords and Heroes Miniatures campaign. And honestly, it's just like 6 to 8 of their badass models that just, yeah. The cool thing about this is not only can you get the model, but if you pay a little extra, they'll pro paint it for you and, fully assembled and send it to you. So really, I mean, it's out of the box, ready to go. Now, I don't advise going to a GT and putting up as best painted, because in my opinion that's cheating, but hey, to each their own. I'm not telling you what to do, I'm just saying what I wouldn't do. Anyway, they've got some really, really cool models, and they're, I believe they're multi-part kits. There's some pictures that show some of the multi-parts. There is, of course, their Sylvan Elf character, gosh, I don't even know what they're called. I don't know a whole lot about elves other than I like to kill them. But this is still a pretty cool one. He's holding a head up, or you get to be holding an extra weapon. It's a multi-part kit, and all the weapons are really cool. And you get them all. I mean, it's not like you have to choose which weapons you want or whatever. You get it all, so you get cool-ass bits for future conversions if you want. Or you can magnetize and go that way, for you WYSIWYG fans out there. They've also got a Dictator on Vermin Hulk bodyguard type model, basically a huge rat riding, or a little rat riding a huge rat, and it's very cool. I mean, for all you Vermin players out there. They've also got a Shaman Ogre character build. He's kind of like a dual-headed ogre. He's very creepy. I like him a lot. He's got this big torch-looking thing, 2 heads. He's gritty. He's gritty to say the least. And again, for 20 euros, that's pretty much that's excellent. And for 55, you can get them painted, and I mean, out of the box, you're good to go. It's awesome. They've got a king on a war throne, the dwarven king on a war throne. Honestly, I think this would work better for dwarven holds. I'm not sure if infernal dwarves have kings on thrones, but the dwarven hold guys do, and they don't have a model that's really good for him. This one would work. This one is badass. Everything about this screams dwarven pomp and circumstance. He's 40 euros, so he's a little more expensive than the rest, but I think it's because he's a bigger model, or you get more anyway. And 130 euros painted, but man, they're gonna paint it good. So, just an idea, just an idea. There's also a Quaddalord. I bought this. I have a slow-growing Sauron Ancient army, and they have a Quaddalord that I absolutely love. It's a crocodile, and he's a big old fat dude. It's great. He's on this big stone dais thing. Oh, it's awesome. And it was only 30 euros. I had to get it. I didn't pay for it to be painted, although it was only 80 euros to do so. I'm going to have somebody else paint it so that it matches my army, because like everything else about my stuff, I like to have bright, garish colors, But you could buy one and do the same, so I'm very pleased. One of the really cool models they have is a Scourge of Wrath Demon Prince. This thing is cool. I almost bought him. I just don't know what I would do with him. I still might. I haven't decided. But it's a very cool, almost, gosh, like bad guy anime on the face and the chest and just the way it all works. Gosh, it could go Wrath, it could go Lust. it couldn't do Pestilence, it couldn't do Change. Well, maybe Change, maybe, but it's very, very sleek, it's very cool, it's very martial. I don't know how else to put it. And it's a multi-part model. You get a whole bunch of cool-ass weapons, you get a shield, comes on a badass base. All of you Demon and Warriors of the Dark Gods players should probably purchase this, just so that, you know, you don't look embarrassed in front of everybody else who might get this model. There's also a Duke or a Knight or whatever for, I guess, either Empire or Equitane players and stuff like that. Just a regular character, stands out, kind of has a King Arthur feel to him, and it's pretty cool. And for 15 euros, you can't go wrong. And then for the Orc guys out there, maybe even those that like to play Barbarians and Warriors of the Dark Gods and stuff like that, you've got a Lord of Fightin'. It's not completely finished. There's a lot of details that they're going to add and stuff like that to it, but the picture they have up shows a lot of promise. And it's only 10 euros. 30 euros painted if you wanted, but it's still pretty cool. And it's got a big billowy cape. I love the big capes. All the capes! The Sylvan Elves, they are, of course, they have their hero out there that I was talking about before, as well as the hero on a giant elk, the pissed off Sylvan Elk of Doom, and that's only 30 euros. So if you missed out before, this is your opportunity to make up for that. But it's a really good campaign. It's got some solid models to it, stuff like that, for decent prices. I mean, you're not going to go wrong by doing this. And, you know, everyone's getting some holiday money. Don't be stingy. Hook yourself up. Get yourself a badass, unique model. And hell, if you really want, you can get it pro-painted, and you don't even have to worry about it, which is also really badass. Anyway, guys, all the links and stuff like that in order to get to this campaign will be in my description. As of this recording, there is a month left in the Indiegogo campaign. So you have plenty of time. I wouldn't hold off just because, you know, you might forget, and then how foolish will you feel. But again, it's got a month left. It's going to happen regardless, even if it doesn't get funded, but it should. It's not going to be difficult. These are some badass models. But anyway, take a look for yourself. Check the link in my description and get yourself some badass models for a great price before the opportunity waves bye-bye to you and you live the rest of your life in shame and contempt. Anyway, guys, I hope you take advantage. I hope you enjoyed this, and when you do, tell them Tremendous sent you. Thanks, guys.